Good evening. What's up, Mario? What's up, Mario? So the Yankees are on what? Ooh, the camera's off. Hold on. The camera's off. Hold on. There we go. So the Yankees are on Apple TV Plus today. Man, couldn't do the Yankees if I wanted to. Yeah, the Yankees on Apple TV Plus. So they're not even on like Guess or anything. Yeah, it's crazy to watch sports. You need like 10,000 apps to watch sports nowadays. Yeah, but he's not. Yeah, y'all made a trade today, but I mean, I don't think he's that guy's that great. But so, the Riders are the favorite tonight. I think they're like what 9.5 points. Yesterday I saw. What is the what is this? Well, yeah, he played better than that. I won my bets this past. You did win your bet. You did. Didn't trust Calgary. Right. Let's see. Log back in the app here. Come on. There we go. CFL. Yeah, it's 8.5. Yeah, the Riders are favored by 8.5 points. The over/under is 54.5. The Elks are plus 330 on the money line. And Saskatchewan's minus 420. Wow. That's awful odds. That's awful odds, man. Minus 420. I mean, I mean a $10 bet wins you $2. Man. Yeah, so that's it's crazy. You got about $420 to win $100 if you bet Saskatchewan straight up. I mean that's just you're just pissing money away at that point. There's no need to bet that. Or let you do parlays today. So I do Saskatchewan and the it's over under, man. Oh, CFL Plus. Just site. Just search. Yeah, over under is 54.5. We got some more people in here that bet, and ask them what their thinking is. I'm thinking the under tonight. I'm thinking the under tonight. Oh, Cody Fajardo has an over under of 273.5 passing yards. But see, I don't see that on my FanDuel. That must not be available in the States, I guess. I don't know. But I don't see that under I don't see that. Here it is. Here it is. I found it. I did find it. Yeah, 275.5 for Cody Fajardo passing yards. Trevor Harris has 305.5. His over. What's the rushing yards? AJ Olette, 76 point. Oh, I think he'll get more than that. That guy can run pretty good. That guy AJ Olette. He has 76.5 yards. Damn. Okay, so I found where they do the passing yards and stuff. Man. Oh, this guy Fajardo played for Saskatchewan at one time. So he's getting this. Remember, this is the guy that we said that should have started last week in the third quarter, and they didn't play him. So I thought they brought him in way too late last night. Stan hit a home run. You have Apple TV Plus? You have Apple TV Plus? Stan's been hitting the ball better last several weeks. So hope we get some more people here tonight than last night. Last night was pretty dead. YouTube didn't help me out at all last night. So hopefully tonight we get more people in here tonight. So 8.5 is the spread. Saskatchewan's they got 8.5 points over Edmonton. But they got a new quarterback starting for Edmonton that might give a spark. I don't know. That might give him a spark. Who knows? But AJ Ouellette has 76.5. That's his over for rushing yards. Minus 145 anytime touchdown for AJ. I think he'll score a touchdown. They run the ball well. Roughriders, they run the ball well. Few games I've called, but I've watched them play. No. All right, man. Make y'all share this out on y'all's community tabs. Check this out on y'all's community tabs. Problem with the Elks is the defense. Yeah, if you don't have a good defense, then you're not going to be a good. You gotta play defense. You gotta play defense. I'll be right back. Need something to drink. All right, I'm back. All right. Oh, 6 people on here. All right, so we got the Elks and the Riders tonight. Still 8.5 points. So, all right. So will he play better than Ford? Ford Latic wasn't good at all. No, Ford Latic wasn't really good. It wasn't good at all last week. So. Yeah. Who? What's up, St. Louis Rocks? Member gain in the house. You got a Charlie horse. Hello from Vancouver, says Marco. Hello. So, Marco, hello from Louisiana. Man. What's up, St. Louis Rocks? Member gain in the house. What's going on, man? Yeah, Charlie horse. That'll suck. It'll suck. Yeah, so. And won't be long. We'll have NFL preseason, St. Louis Rocks. We'll get to see what the Aints can do. Here to see who our quarterback's going to be. Is it going to be Rattler or Shuck? All right, so we're going to have football shortly from Regina. Man, last game I tried to do. They had that air quality. That was 2 Fridays ago. 2 Fridays ago. So, and can Edmonton and their defense step up today? They're gonna need it. New quarterback gonna play for the Elks tonight. Gonna be Fajardo, not gonna be Ford. So, all right, got my cheat sheets with my players and everything. Oh, excuse me. Everybody's doing well on this Friday night, man. It's a weekend. It's the weekend. It's Friday. It's so big. That big. I got a bigger thing of water this time, so I get a little smaller thing, and that way I'm not filling it up every 5 seconds. I finally found. I was looking for that thing last week. With the last stream. No, 2 streams ago was it? Can't remember. And I was like, man, where's it at? I know. I finally found where it was. Last place I looked. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think I don't. I think if Rattler beats him out, he'll beat him. He'll start. But I just don't know if Rattler's going to beat him out. So, I mean, Rattler was a 5th round draft pick. This was our Shuck is a 6th round. I mean, I'm sorry, a 2nd round pick. So, I mean, they're going to want him to start if all possible. But we'll see. Like I said, I really believe if Rattler does beat him out, if Rattler does play much better than him, Rattler will start. But if it's like close, neck and neck, they're gonna go with Shuck because of he's our 2nd round pick, and they gave him a guaranteed contract. So that just tells me that they think he will be the starter. But we'll see though, man. We'll see. It would be kind of funny if Rattler does beat him out, and it becomes our long-term starter. But if that happens, then that I mean, I'm okay with that as long as Rattler's a good quarterback. Yeah. But we don't really have many playmakers on our team, so I don't really think it's going to matter who our quarterback is because we don't really have a number one big receiver like a Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson. I mean, we don't have one of those receivers on our team that like Michael Thomas was at one time. We don't have that. We have a bunch of guys that are maybe 2s and 3s. You know, Olave's a good receiver, but he's not an elite talent. Shaheed's a good player, but he's more of a speedster. He's not really a number one receiver. So those guys are nice to have, but we got to have a big receiver that can like one of those guys like I said. But all right, there's a goose swimming. That's a Canadian goose swimming there in the pond. All right, we're in Mowassic Stadium in Saskatchewan, Regina. Oh, we got Rod Smith on the call and Paul LaPolice. Is Rod Smith like their number one play-by-play guy in Canadian football? Is it like it's like the Pat Summerall and John Madden broadcast? So we got Trevor Harris, 9 consecutive games with a 70+ completion percentage. That's a CFL record for Trevor Harris. All right, let's see who's going to get the ball first to start this football game. So Saskatchewan's 5-1 on the season. Edmonton's 1-4. So looks like it's going to be the Elks getting the ball first. So the Elks will get the ball. Elks will get the ball first. Start this football game. So Mowassic Stadium here in Regina. There's a kickoff. And we're underway. Friday Night Football on GooseSports. Returns the 15, the 20, up to the 25, up to the maybe 28-yard line. That's where the Elks will have it. We're going to have Cody Fajardo coming out to quarterback the Elks. All right, man. Yes, sir. All right, so 1st and 10. There's a handoff. And if Rankin gets about that Rankin on the carry gets about maybe a yard on that. Maybe a yard. Gonna be 2nd down here for Edmonton. Yeah, it's too early to know who the quarterback's gonna be. And they haven't even played a game yet in preseason. So it's way too early to know who our really quarterback's gonna be. All right, it's gonna be 2nd and 10. Fajardo gonna throw, gonna be caught, but only like a yard gain. So it's 1-2 punt here for the Edmonton offense. So they come out and don't like that color. I don't have a yellow, man. So punt time here for Edmonton. Punts away. And fields it at the 40, gets the 45 up to the 47-yard line. That's where the Riders will have it first for their first possession. So Trevor Harris and the Riders take the field. So Trevor Harris has 9 touchdowns, 4 interceptions on the season for the Riders. It's 30 degrees Celsius up there. It's warm. A little warm, I guess. Here's the pass out to over the middle, but it's incomplete. Robistelli with on the pattern, incomplete. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Oh, the guy Abelius went to Louisiana Tech, plays for the Riders. 2nd and 10 from the 47. Harris looking to throw. Does, and catch made. It's a first down into Edmonton territory. And that's Emilius, the guy from Louisiana Tech, first down. As they have it in Edmonton territory. First down, Riders. Nice pass over the defender's head. Emilius with the catch. First down. So we'll have it at the 47-yard line of Edmonton. There is a handoff. Ouellette gets about 3. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 7 here for the Roughriders. Second and 7 here for the Roughriders. Here we go. We got a player down for Elks. And player down for Edmonton. They're down for Edmonton. I came in at 45. But he's up on his feet. Travis says, "Go Edmonton." LOL. So it's gonna be 2nd down and 8 for the Roughriders. A gain of 2 on that play. The last 9 regular season starts, Trevor Harris is 8-1, 14 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. 11:40 to go, first quarter. They have it at the Elk 45. Harris calling for the ball, gets it. Throws and catch made, but it's going to be short. It's going to be about a yard short. It's going to be about a yard short. There's Myers with the catch, but he's going to be about a yard short, 3rd down. So 3rd and 2 from the Edmonton 39-yard line for the Riders, and they're gonna go field goal. They're gonna bring up Brett Lothar on for a 47-yard field goal. And the kick is up, and it is no good. It goes no good, but it goes out of the back of the end zone, so it will be a single. The kick was no good, but it does go out the back of the end zone, so it will be a single for the Riders. So 1-0. It's 1-0 Saskatchewan. Yeah, we got a single. Yeah, so we got 1-0. Yeah. CFL fantasy. I didn't know they had CFL fantasy about 2 weeks ago. I was like, oh, they got fantasy too. Didn't know that. So 1-0. So it could be Edmonton will be getting the ball back. Do I have a Discord? I mean, I don't have a Discord, but I mean, I have a Discord that I'm in. I'd have to text a person that has that can send the invite. If somebody else somebody else has the Discord that I'm in. Speaking of that, I gotta share that to the Discord. Speaking of that, where's the All right, be first and 10 for Edmonton at the 40. Fajardo out to the right, and catch made, and that's Dunbar gets about 5. It'll be second down. Let's see. So second down. Second down and 4, to be exact. What's up, Paulie? What's up, Paulie Rubin? Back in the house. So, Paulie. You got any jokes tonight? Second and 4 from the 46. Fajardo. Gonna scramble and he'll slide. I think he's about a yard short. I think when he started the slide, he's a yard short. Let's see. Now watch them give him the first. But it looked like to me he started the slide before the first down yard marker. It's either gonna be third and inches or a first down, one or the other. First down. Wow. First and 10 at the 50. They gave him the first down. The ball's at the 50-yard line for Edmonton. Fajardo gonna throw it out to the right. Catch made and trying to get to the 55. It'll be second down. There's Green on the reception. Going to be second down and 5 here for Edmonton. So, second and 5 from midfield. Fajardo back throw. And going to step her up and going to run for it again. But this time he's not. This time he's going to be tackled for only about a 2-yard gain. It'll be third down. Now third and 2. Third and 2. Third and 2. Third and 2. Let's see if they go for it. They're at the 52-yard line. And looks like they're going to punt. Yeah, they're going to punt. Looks like they're going to punt. It's going to be punt time here for Edmonton. Punts away. And going to bounce and go into the end zone. And it's going to be another single. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. We got two singles on the board. Two singles on the board. Man. Why shouldn't you fundraise for marathons? Because they just take the money and run. Ah, that's funny, man. I'm trying to find something here on Discord, but I can't find it. Yeah. Are you a music nerd like you? No, not really. 80s music was my favorite, genre. 80s is my favorite genre. So, man, slow last 2 nights, man. YouTube has been pushing me last 2 nights for some reason. Don't know why they even pushing my stream last 2 weeks. My last 2 games. They've been down. Uh, my the views were down from the last night from the last week, and then I could see where where the notifications were down. I don't know. All right, so we first down for the Riders at their own 40-yard line as they're going right to left. Oh, I'm sorry, left to right to me. Left to right to me. Left to right, excuse me. Harris, back to throw, play action. Catch made up to the 48-yard line. Is that Robustelli with the catch? 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. I thought he's doing good. He's inside right now. Our daughter is over with her family, and he's visiting Benny. So 2nd and 2. Hand off, and Olette he'll get the 2. That should be a first down. Now we got some pushing and shoving going on after the play. Be 1st and 10 at their own 50-yard line. Score is 1-1. Yes, man, you won't see that in the NFL. That's one score that you will not see in the NFL is a 1-1. So 1st and 10 for the Riders. Well, the 80s was 40 years ago. So ball to 51. Play action pass by Harris, rolls right, and going to throw it incomplete. Let's throw it away. 2nd and 10. Yeah, the 80s were 40 years ago, man. I mean, that's people. It doesn't seem like it, but it is. What's up, Bow Down? Reports are Rattlers looking ready. I thought they said they both were. I thought they both said they weren't looking good. I thought I read where they both were kind of ho-hum, should say. So 2nd and 10. But it's practice. I don't care about practice. Here's a pass out to the right, caught at the 53-yard line, but 3rd down. No, now it's incomplete. Now they come in and say incomplete. Yeah, I don't care about practice, man. Practice. We'll see what happens when the lights turn on in a few weeks when they have a preseason game. That's when the pressure will be on both those quarterbacks, on Shuck and Rattler. When they know now this time I'm going to be judged. So punt time. And punts away. Get up at the 15. Gets to the 25 up to the close to the 30-yard line. That's where Edmonton will have it with 5:23 to go in the first quarter. Our score is 1-1. Yeah, this time of year is boring. We'll take anything we can get. Yeah, we'll take anything we can get this time of year. It's boring. I agree. Well, it's 1-1. So we got 2 singles we had scoring. So if you had that on your bingo card, you had 2 singles in the first quarter. So Yeah, Texas playing, who they're playing? They were on earlier. Oh, they're playing Atlanta. Yeah, they're playing Atlanta. So it's on the CW. I can actually, you can actually watch it. What's these jerseys that they wear? Is this something they wear on Fridays or something? Or are these their new jerseys? They look stupid. I don't like those jerseys the Rangers are wearing. I don't like those jerseys. So, how is it 1-1? You had two singles. Oh, Friday custom jerseys. You don't know about the single point you can get in Canadian football. Yeah, you can get a single point in the CFL. You kick the ball in, like if somebody punts the ball and it goes in the end zone and you don't run it out, it's a point for the team that kicked it. So somebody missed a field goal, so they get a point. They still got a point because they didn't return it out the end zone. So it's weird. This, of course, the NFL don't have that. I like it though. It gets a little different. Plus their end zones are 10 yards more deep than ours, longer, and wider. So, all right, so Elks will have it at the 27-yard line. They're going right to left for Edmonton. Yeah, I don't like these jerseys that they're wearing on Fridays. So, I don't know. All right, so 1st and 10. Fajardo, play action pass. Going to go deep down the field. And got a guy, underthrown. As Emelis was out there, incomplete. 2nd and 10. There's a guy on Tiger driving through the Saint. Oh, there's a few guys that troll that board. Goldilocks, whoever it is, he's always posting negative shit. Like every freaking post is negative, negative, negative. Like, man. But I know it's a message board, so I really don't, I don't get too upset about that kind of stuff. Some people take that board way too serious. 2nd and 10. Fajardo steps up, now throws. And a catch made up to the 40. It's a 1st down up to the 42-yard line. 1st down, Elks. It's Mathis on the catch. 1st down, Edmonton. We'll have it at the 43-yard line. Yeah, have you seen these Texas Rangers jerseys on Fridays? Bow down. I don't like them. I think they look. Here's a handoff, and trying to get the edge, but he gets about 4 or 5. Gets more than I thought. That was a leak on the carry. I give Happy Gilmore 2. I watched it today. It's for a sequel that was made, umpteen years later. I thought it was all right. 2nd and 6. Sequels usually made umpteen years later they aren't good. Fajardo throws and leak with the catch, stretching for the 1st down, and let's see what they're going to give it to him. What's the spot at? Zebra. He has his feet were. I don't know if he's given a right foot spot or left foot spot. If it's a right foot spot, it's short. Nope. They gave him a left foot spot. 1st down. 1st down, Elks. Yeah, it was all right. It was okay. It definitely wasn't as bad as some sequels that are made. It wasn't like Caddyshack 2. It was nowhere like Caddyshack 2. That was awful. Plus, there was no Rodney Dangerfield in Caddyshack 2. 1st and 10. Fajardo pumps, now throws deep down the field. Got a guy there at the 50, at the 25. That's a 1st down. 1st down, Edmonton. As they got close to the 20-yard line. Was that? Can't make the play. That was Mathis with the catch. And he's down at the 22-yard line. They have a 50th anniversary of Jaws wine bottle out. Huh. Eminem being Jackass was genius. Who the hell thought of that? You know who's in? You know who's in? And then in Happy Gilmore 2, I didn't know it till the end of the movie. Was the little boy from Sixth Sense? Then I was like, yeah, that was him. I didn't know. When I saw him in the credits, I was like, what? I was like, well, wait, that was him. Haley Joel Osment. I was like, holy shit, he's all grown up. I see dead people. He's all grown up. I was like, what the heck, man? I'll be right back. All right. All right, so we got Friday Night Football for first down. All right, so first down, Edmonton. And it says, go Elks. All right, so first as Mathis was slow to walk off the field. All right, so looking for the gains first. Real points. Ball to 22. Here's a little toss to Leak. Who'll get across the 20 to about the 19-yard line. It'll be second down for the Elks. Yeah, so looking for the gains. The real first points. Not the singles. Second and 7. The Leak is checking out the game. We got a minute and 50 left. Did he lose his shoe? Is why he had to check out? I think so. So second and 7 for Edmonton. Ball at the 19-yard line. They're in the red zone. Fajardo calling for the ball. Gets the snap. Looking. Throws. Catch made about the 8-yard line down to the 7. First and goal. And that was at Julian Grant. It was Julian Grant. First and goal. Was Julian Grant. So first down, Elks. First and goal, Elks. Around the 7-yard line. John Daly. he had a good role. He was good in that movie, that part. Here's a pump fake, and Fajardo is going to be sacked back at the 9-yard line. Oh, now there's a flag down. Yes, he was. Happy Gilmore was wearing his Bruins jersey. Yeah, it was all right. I mean, for a sequel that was made, it It's been a while since the first one was made. It's gonna be a procedure call against the offense. So second down, they will decline it. It had. I thought it had some funny parts in it. So legal procedure. So it's second and goal from the 8. Fajardo looking and almost gets sacked, rolls left, and throws going to be incomplete. Incomplete. Trying to get to Dunbar. Incomplete, and it's third and goal. Third and goal. Third and goal. So that's now it looked like they might get a touchdown this drive. Now they got to go field goal. So Blanchard on for a field goal. It's going to be a 15-yarder. Kick is up and good. 4-1. Oh, look at that score. 4-1. We got Bork Lesnar. We were kind of off. I think that was just the role that he was they had him play. Oh, the Yankees are losing now. They were up. Now they're losing. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Bork, how you doing? All right, so we can have Riders getting the ball. 4-1. So this is the last play. This will be the last play of the first quarter. There's a handoff, and Oled gets about 4. That's going to end the first quarter. Final after the first quarter, we had, man, what a barn burner. A lot of offense. 4-1. 4-1. 4-1. Yeah. What up? No offense so far in this game. We got 2 singles and a field goal. Everybody's losing. Yeah, the Yankees were up like 2-0. What's the score now in the Yankees? Because they're on Apple TV Plus, so I can't watch them. I don't have that. That's one app I don't have. I'm not buying these 10,000 apps to watch sports nowadays. I mean, it's crazy, man. You gotta have an app. Gotta have an app for every game you want to watch. You gotta have an app. There's an app for that, you know. Yeah, people do share apps a lot, but they're starting to get a little more policing that stuff because of people sharing apps and accounts, and you gotta have your the right the zip code, when if you're in the right zip code, your home zip code, so to speak. So 4-1 football square, yeah. That's not a good football square number to have. Especially in a Grey Cup, it'd be good because it can happen. It could happen, but Super Bowl, no. All right, we got 95 yards of offense for Edmonton in the first quarter. Only 39 for the Riders. And time possession 9 minutes to 5. So Edmonton says they possess the ball for longer. They have more yards and they lead. So that was a really good quarter for their defense anyway. So it'll be second down for Saskatchewan. Yeah. Yeah, 24-21's possible. Very possible, but it would never happen. It would never happen for me if I had those numbers. All right, now the Riders are going right to left on your radio dial. Harris over the middle, catch made at the 53, and gets up and runs to the 50 to 45, down to the close to the 40-yard line. Are they going to mark him down back at the? Because Johnson with the catch. Let's see where they're going to mark him. They're going to mark him at the 52. They're going to mark Johnson down at the 52-yard line. What's up, Paulie? I won $500 on a 0-0. What? Really? Damn. I won it one time. It's when the Cowboys played Buffalo. Here's a handoff to Olette. And up to the 49-yard line. Know how long ago that was? Yeah. When they beat the Bills, the first game they beat the Bills, not the second game. The first one. The Leon Lett game. That's the only time I ever won money on a Super Bowl square. And I won $625 on a $25 bet. But the only time I ever won. All right, so 2nd and 7 from the 49. That's a false start. Didn't call it. And the ball gets tipped up, incomplete. 3rd down. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. Dogs are jumping on the damn door. So 3rd and 7 for Saskatchewan. Dolphins, they're going to scratch up the damn door. 3rd and 7. Now they got to punt again. How live is this? I think I'm live. Punts away. And fields it at the 10. Dancing around to the 15-yard line. That's where Edmonton will have it. As Leak on the return. Gets a few yards. So we got 13-10 to go. Second quarter. 4-1. Very, very low scoring game, man. So Tom Brady. But yeah, we need some offense in this game. Somebody's got to score a touchdown or something, man. But I think they'll win. Well, they're favored by. Saskatchewan was favored by 8.5 points, so they were the betting favorite tonight. But their offense hasn't done anything so far yet. Well, no, neither offense has really done anything tonight so far. Yeah, I'm in the States too. I'm watching on CFL Plus. I'm pretty sure that's where you're watching it on too. But you bet on this game tonight? I bet on Montreal several games ago. When they came back and won. I thought about betting on Hamilton the other night when they were favored by 1.5 and ended up winning that game. I should have bet that game, but I didn't pull the trigger. So, but yeah, the Riders were favored by 8.5 to start the game. I wonder what it is now. Should go look. It could be a little less than that. All right, so first down, Edmonton. They have it at their own 16-yard line. And calling for the ball. There's a handoff. And Leak gets about 2. Why are there so many lines? Oh, that's the freaking line for the soccer thing. That's what it is. I keep saying. I keep forgetting they have the line for the soccer field. And it screws me up sometimes. I think that's where the down marker is and where the football is. I keep forgetting that. So it's 2nd down and 9. at their own 17-yard line for Edmonton. We got 12:30 to go, second quarter. Fajardo gets a snap and throws right side and catch made on the 30. That's a no. They're gonna see the ball. They're gonna see the ball skip off the ground, incomplete. As Gittens says, "I caught it," but the refs say no, incomplete. Third down. As Gittens says, "I caught it." He's pleading. He is pleading his case. Let's look at the replay. I need to see a better angle than that. Looked like he might have got his hands under it, but no challenge. No challenge. So punts away, and they're running the punter. Let's see if they call a flag on that. And it goes at the 50 up to the 55. More flags down. So there's I don't know if there's a flag on the punter, but there is flags where the guy caught the punt. So to see what the flags are for. Did they not give him enough room to catch the football or field the punt? We'll see. I made a ton of money betting live, huh? Wow. Pretty good, man. Oh. All right, so after all that, we got to repunt. So there must have been penalties against both teams. There must have been penalties against both teams because I heard they had to redo the punt. So punt again. I'm in Louisiana. Ooh, man. We got a gust of wind blowing up. I'm in Louisiana. So third down and 14 and at the punt. They got okay. Well, they're back 5 yards. Okay. Yeah, they're back 5 yards from what they were. So they got to punt again. Punts away. And this one's a little better punt back at the 40. Fields it, gets to the 45, up to the 50. Cross midfield to the 50, the 45. There's a flag down. Returns to the 40. It's probably going to come back. Probably going to be a block in the back or some crap like that. Have I ever been to Philadelphia? No. So good punt return. More than likely going to come back on a block in the back, probably somewhere. So man, every time there's a goddamn punt return, a good punt return, it always gets called back, man. All right, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Riders, but they're gonna be pushed back a little bit because they had a block in the back. They got called. So man. It's Candyman from who? The movie Candyman? Wait, it wasn't Candyman like in New Orleans or something? I can't remember. I have FanDuel. Yeah, I use FanDuel. I'm not sure if DraftKings is in Louisiana, but I use FanDuel. Yeah, what is the thinking of FanDuel. What is the line right now? Oh, it's locked. Huh. It's locked. So they have the lines locked. You can still bet on the rushing yards. I think. No, that's not the game. They got all the lines locked. They do that from time to time. The lines get locked. The Elks are +3. Yeah, they were what did before the game? Shit, I even said it on the stream earlier. Forgot what the Elks were on FanDuel to start the game. I think I know the Riders were minus 425 to start the game, which is horrible. I mean, I forgot what they were on, but they had the lines locked on FanDuel. I can't even look at them. I hate when they do that shit. All right, so Riders are going to have it, but they're back in their own territory at their own 40. There's a handoff to Let. Gets up to the about a 6-7 yard gain. Be second down about 3 for the Rough Riders. It's up now. It's back up now. Let's see. Yep, it is back up. Yeah, 8.5. It's still 8.5. Yes, 8.5. It's still 8.5 points. They have Saskatchewan favored by. Man. Well, they're not going to get off that. So Harris back to throw. And goes deep down the right side. Got a guy open at the 35, 30. And gets down to the 25, down to the 20-yard line. Emilus with the catch. The guy from Louisiana Tech. 1st and 10, Riders. Yeah, that's a big gain. Yeah, they're not gonna change that line. First down, Saskatchewan. The Riders have it. It's the ball to the 20-yard line. There's a play out pass out to the right. Emilus again. This time it only gets about 3 yards. It'll be second down. Well, Trevor Harris is 14th in the all-time passing yards in the Canadian Football League. So, yeah, Phillies up 9-5. Yeah, Yankees are garbage, man. Yankees are garbage. 2nd and 7. Ball at the 17-yard line. Harris. Pass out to the 10-yard line, but now he gets tackled. Now he goes back about a yard. He's going to be about a yard short. He's going to be as Duncan Busby, he's going to be a yard short. It'll be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Yeah, I'll be back in the second half. All right, Ken. 3rd and 2. And are they going field goal? Yeah, are they going field goal? Or are they going for it? No, they're going for it. They're burning in Stevens. So they'll go for it. And Edmonton jumped. Edmonton jumped, so it's gonna be a first down. So it's going to be a first down Riders. I'm ahead of you, man. Yeah, I'm on, being on the internet. And plus there's a delay on YouTube also. So, when I say something, you don't hear it right away. There's probably about at least a 5-second delay, at least. From when I say something till you hear it. So, that's something I can do about YouTube delay. 1st and goal from the 7. Hand off. Oh, that gets up to the 4. Now still pushing. Maybe down to the 3-yard line. Going to be 2nd and goal. What are they barking at? 2nd and goal. From the 3-yard line. Playing over there, that's what they're doing. They're barking at each other. When the dog's barking, they're barking at each other. So second and goal from the 3. Looking for the game's first touchdown. Hand off, and well, that's not going to get there. Going to be third and goal from the 2, probably. Maybe 2.5 yard line. Geez, 11-5. Yeah, you know, if you can get to the Yankees bullpen, they're done, man. If you can get to the Yankees bullpen, they're done. They can't hold a lead. A lot of guys in their bullpen, they're just garbage. So third and goal from the 2, and they will go for it. They bring in Tommy Stevens in a quarterback to go for it. Calls for the ball, gets the snap, and I don't think he got it. I don't think he got it. I think he's short, and he didn't get it. Turnover on downs. I don't think he got it. Turnover on downs. Edmonton's gonna have it at their own 1 yard line. Yeah. I don't have a PS5 or a Xbox, S series, whatever you call it. I don't have any of those, so I can't get it. I'm gonna have to get a PS5 eventually if I want to get. I'm gonna have to get one because Madden's gonna come out. It's not gonna be on a PS4 anymore. So, what's up, Randall? Aaron Boone looks upset. He always looks upset, man. He's a horrible manager. He probably messed with. I haven't watched the game because it's on Apple TV Plus, so I don't have the Apple TV, Plus, whatever you want to call it. So he probably fucked the lineup again. Ooh. I mean, I still say the guy Dominguez needs to bat leadoff every game, and Judge needs to bat second, Bellinger third. And I think Stanton needs a bat cleanup. Other night he had Ben Rice batting cleanup. I'm like, what? Ben Rice batting cleanup? What in what world does that even make any sense? It makes no sense. The game was on Twitter for like an inning. Somebody had it on X Twitter and it got taken down. Man, and we're still looking for the game's first touchdown. This is crazy, man. It appears that the under might be the bet in this game, and I was going back and forth early before the game started. Like, man, is it under? Is it over? Man, I mean, it was close though, man. If he only needed a yard, he would have gotten there easily. But he needed to get like 2.5, and didn't get there. So first and 10 Elks at their own 1. There's a pass out to the left, and only about a yard gain. Only about a yard gain out there. And that was middlemost on the catch. So second and 9 from their own 2 yard line. So, it was the MLB Twitter page. Huh. That's weird. With the MLB Twitter page. So second and 9 from their own 2. Fajardo out of his own end zone. Throws it deep down the field. Got a guy there. And catch made at the 40-yard line as Dunbar makes the catch. First down, Elks. Man, he goes deep. First down, Edmonton at the 43-yard line. That was a 41-yard gain on the play. And they're about to punt out of their own end zone until that play. As Dunbar got open on the sideline. First down. He went up and got that football. So, there's a ball their own 43 for Edmonton. There's a play action pass by Fajardo. And they're just going to Throw it away. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. We got 4:55 to go, second quarter. Man, it's a nice play by Dunbar on that 2nd down catch. Give him a huge play for a 1st down. So 2nd and 10 at their own 43 for Edmonton. With 4:45 to go in this first half. So Fajardo gets a snap. Pressured. Now gonna be doesn't he eludes a sack. And now he doesn't. Now the 2nd time he can't elude it. Be a huge loss. Punt time for the Elks. He eluded the first wave of rushers, but the 2nd one got him. And Edmonton's going to have to punt. At least this time, at least they're not going to punt out of their own end zone. They kind of flip the field a little bit. So they were going to have to punt on their own 2-yard line until they hit that 40-yard play. So Edmonton's going to have to punt the ball away. Back to the Riders. We got 3:50 to go in the half. All the own 23rd. It's 3rd and 28 from the 25. Punts away. And gonna go angle it and drops the ball. Guy drops the ball out of bounds around the 30-yard line. Returner did. That's where the Riders will have it around their own 30-yard line. I thought I was leaning the under. I thought about the under early, but I just wasn't really. I don't know. I just. But then I was worried about Edmonton's defense, so I didn't do it. Edmonton plus 8.5. And the money line, 345 is where I stopped at. Right, 1st and 10, the 29 for the Riders. Harris over the middle, and it dropped. Johnson could make the catch incomplete. Going to be 2nd and 10 from the 29-yard line. It's the Riders' offense. They had a good drive the last drive. But they didn't finish it. So 2nd and 10 for the 29. 3:10 to go in the half. Philly's about to win. Harris throws, catch made at 35 up to the 39. That's how he dove. Should be a 1st down. Is that Johnson? It was Johnson on the catch. 1st down, Edmonton. Saskatchewan, excuse me. Saskatchewan. It's a ball to 40. Stretched and got it. 3-minute warning. 3-minute warning. 12-5. Yeah, the Yankees were up early in that game. But their Yankees bullpen is awful. If you get to the bullpen and the game is close, more likely you're going to win. Because their bullpen is just utter garbage. Utter garbage. So, you have to go about 3 minutes ago before the halftime break. And it's 4-1, man. Right now we're at 5. We're at 5 with the point total. So the under is looking really, really good. I mean, unless these teams go on some kind of offensive explosion, I think it's gonna be really tough to hit the over. But watch the second half turn into be an offensive slugfest, and they find a way to go over. So. All right, so we got 3 minutes to go before the halftime break. 4-1. 4-1. That's on TV tonight. That's at 9 o'clock. Shit, tonight. What's going on? What's going on in the broadcast today? Or in studio? They do confetti around. Let's clean it up. Alrighty, here we go. We got first down and 10 from their own 40 for the Riders. Harris calling for the ball. Goes to the right side, catch made, across the 50 to the 55. That's a first down. Again, Johnson with the catch again. Around midfield. First down, Riders. First down, Riders. We got 2:38 to go. And counting. First and 10. At midfield. Harris throws again. And there's a late flag coming in. Might be interference against Jackson in the Elks. Might be a late flag comes in late. Could be interference. Could be a first down for the Riders. All right, so it was pass interference against Edmonton. So the first down, Riders. First and 10 with 2:24 to go in the half. Yeah, we had a 91 for the Elks is slow to walk off the field. He's slow to walk off the field. Hopefully he's all right. What happened to that running back with Carey for the Riders? Is he like? Did he really hurt his knee? So ball to Edmonton 45. Harris out to here's a little screen to Robustelli, gets up to the 40-yard line. Be second and 5. It was Carey to play for Saskatchewan. That was it last week. That looks like he hurt his knee. Of course, I'm not gonna hear any news about that. Living in the States. Second and 5 from the 40. The ball to their own 40. I'm for the Edmonton 40. Harris throws deep left side. And, another flag down around the 10-yard line. And Robustelli out in coverage. Going to be another pass interference call. Going to be against Williams this time. So 2 pass interference calls on this drive have given the Riders first downs. Man. Yeah, I mean, Zero's never looking back for the ball. Kind of impeded his progress. Looks late back for the ball. Another pass interference against Edmonton. First and 10. And now the Riders will have it at the 15-yard line. Here's a little shovel pass. Gets to the 10, down to the 5, down to the goal line at the end. Touchdown. As Emilus scores. Touchdown, Riders. Finally get a touchdown game. Finally. 7-4 with 1:40 to go in the half. Hey, stop. Go out. Go. I'm doing a game. Go.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm doing the game. Here comes the extra point. Extra point's up and good. So it's 8-4 now. 8-4 now. We got a minute 48 to go in the half. All right, so the Elks getting the ball back. Come here, Penny. Penny. Come here. Come on. Why have we got you all out here in the mud and everything? That's stupid. So the cat lives in the house out here. All right. All right, so the Elks will have it. Well, they'll kick off first. What's up, Greg Raging Cajun in the house? Man, what's up, Greg Raging Cajun? There's a kickoff. Returns to the 15 to the 20, up to the 30, 35, 40, 45. Out of bounds, gets hit hard out of bounds as the flag comes in late. Flag comes in late. What's up, Greg Raging Cajun? So Ellis had the last touchdown catch for the Riders. From Louisiana Tech. So let's see what the flag is for on the kickoff return. It's going to be against Edmonton or where's it by? So MLS has 1,000 yards receiving in back-to-back seasons. We got a minute 41 to go. I don't know where the ball is. All right, the ball's back at their own 25, so it must have been against the Elks. They had a good return. Pajaro calling for the ball, gets it. Pass out to the 30, and a very short gain. Going to be second down. Smith with the reception. Be second and 5. A minute 38 to go in the half. Yeah, where you been, man? Where you been, Greg Raging Cajun? You haven't seen you in a while. Haven't seen you in a while. So second and 4 for the 31. And Fajardo. Ball will be chipped incomplete. Got knocked down the line. Going to be third down. Oh, now there's a flag coming in late. What's up, Tiger Cat Gaming? There's a flag coming in late. Let's see what they. Was that late hit the quarterback? He did get hit late. No, it's okay. No, never mind. Third and 4. Okay, so no, that wasn't roughing the passer. I saw the quarterback get hit late. I thought they had called roughing the passer, but there was no penalty. It's third and 4 from the 31. So punt time for Edmonton. Third and 4 for the Elks on the 31-yard line. And punts away. And coming up, making a catch at the 40. Up to the, gets hit hard to 45. Holds on to the football. Be first down, Riders with a minute 12 to go in the half. Man, Tyler. Rue, where you at? But Rider having first and 10. It's 8-4. We got still got time. Still got time left to go in this first half, and then they get points. Still got time. Got a minute and 12 left, and they'll have it at their own 46-yard line. Yeah. You been all right? That's good. I just haven't seen you well. We got a player down somewhere? We got a player down. We got a player down for Edmonton. That's been the hold-up. It's 44, Michael Rodriguez. Second overall pick in the 2023 CFL draft. So Rodriguez is slow to walk off. He's holding his right arm. We've got a minute 12 to go in the half. And Trevor Harris, 11 for 16 for 140 yards and a touchdown. So Harris calling for the ball. Hands off. And Olek gets up to the 49-yard line. At the half. Come on, man. We got 2nd and 7. Got about 55 seconds to go before the break. Harris back to throw. Does, and catch made at the 50. The 49 goes Johnson. First down, Riders. He outfought the defender for that football. First down, Riders. Yeah, we had Hogan pass away. We had Malcolm Jamal Warner. Ozzy Osbourne. We've had some deaths, man. First and 10 to 49 of Edmonton. Harris out to the right again. Johnson again up to the 43-yard line. The clock will stop with 39 seconds to go. It'll be 2nd and 4 for Saskatchewan. Their offense is starting to pick up a little bit. But they had that one drive where they didn't score when they had first and goal, but the Riders' offense is picking up a little bit. Harris going to go down. Oh, nice pass breakup around the 20, incomplete. And it's Garnes with the pass breakup. It'll be 3rd and 4 at the 43-yard line. Nice pass breakup. Nice pass breakup. It'll be 3rd down here for Saskatchewan. So, field goal, Brett Lawther missed from 47 earlier. This one's going to be from like 51, a little further back. Snap, kick, up, and it is good. So this one is good. So it's 11-4 with 22 seconds to go. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, it's been a decent game so far. 11-4. We got about 16 seconds to go before the halftime break. All right, so ball at the Edmonton, their own 40-yard line. Fajardo calling for the ball, gets it. Looking, throws left side, catch made at the 50. Emilius with the catch. It'll be first down at the 51. No, sorry, that was Gittins. Sorry, it was Gittins. Excuse me. That was Gittins. Wrong team. Fajardo back to throw. Catch made across the 55 down to the 51-yard line. Goes middlemost. And now there's a flag down with 4 seconds left. There's a flag down with 4 seconds left. I was holding against the offense. So that was first and 20. So holding will make it first and 20 at their own 41 with 4 seconds to go. That just takes any kind of chance of them getting a point there, points for half, unless some razzle dazzle happens. Back to throw, catch made over the middle, and gets knocked out of bounds, and that should be halftime. Yep, we're at the break. It's 11-4 Saskatchewan. And the Riders will get the ball first to start the third quarter. Yeah, we're at the halftime break. It's 11-4. So not much offense. You bet the over. I don't know. I think it looks like the under might be the bet of the night. Plus the Saskatchewan was favored by 8.5, and you're only up by 7. So Sam Emilius had 4 catches for 78 yards and a touchdown for the Riders. That little shovel pass was a pass. Man. All right, we're at halftime. We're at halftime break. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Yeah, take your food away, because you're not. I'm not being another outside cat. So no, I don't care. Yell all you want. You're good in the morning. I'm back. Alright. I'm back. So let's see if they have the lines up and everything. So let's see. Let's look at the lines on FanDuel, see if they're up yet. Should put forward in the second half. Yeah. It's now 9.5. Over under is now 41.5. It's down. It's down a lot from what it was when the game started. 41.5, and that's a little iffy. Because right now you get 17. I think it goes over 41.5 if it's right now at the halftime line. For the game line, no, but I think 41.5. I think it goes over. But yeah, Edmonton it looked like the offense was a little bit better at some points, but they still don't have a touchdown. Only got immediately field goal, but Edmonton's plus 480 on the money line. Saskatchewan is minus 800. 800. Minus 8. Maybe you gotta bet $800 to win $100. That's not even worth betting, man. I mean, that's a line that's not even worth betting. I mean, it's like, why even bet that? Tomorrow you have Winnipeg is on the road is favored by 5.5. Over under is 52.5. What's up, traveling fools? Yo, remember getting in the house. Then Sunday, BC is favored by 2.5 over Hamilton. The over-under in that game is 55.5. So, yeah, the Calgary quarterback got hurt last night. Yeah, that sucked, man. That cost him the game. Because P.J. Walker came in the game, couldn't do shit. Yeah, so we got, man. Yeah, the over-under tomorrow's game is 52.5. Sunday is 55.5. And then August 1st, Toronto plays Winnipeg. They have that line out already. Winnipeg is a 5.5 point favorite. Over-under is 51.5. So, I thought I was going to watch CFL. You thought you was? You can. You know, it's on CFL Plus. But it's an alright. It's a... I don't know. He's been alright. Is he hurt? Is that guy hurt? Like, did he get a concussion or something? What happened to the guy Carey last week, Rich? The one that plays for the Riders, the one that went down with the knee injury. Did they ever say what his injury was? Because I'm not going to get any news on that. Favorite Hulk Hogan memory. Man, we get some good ones. What, when he body slammed Andre the Giant? When he body slammed Andre the Giant? When he put the Rock in the ambulance. Remember when NWO put the Rock in an ambulance? and then they took a 18-wheeler and they ran into the side of the ambulance with the Rock in it. Man, that was just peak Attitude Era. Yeah, I don't know what happened to him, Rich. So, oh yeah, remember that? Laid a smackdown on his candy ass. That was funny, man. That would happen like what, early 2000s when they put Rocket in the ambulance. Yeah, but that was funny shit. And it wasn't. And if they have it on YouTube, and they have that whole thing on YouTube, and the ambulance that they put him in wasn't the one that came out of the arena. It was a totally, of course it was. I mean, the Rock wasn't in there, but you can tell it was a totally different ambulance. Oh my God, the Rock's in there, man. JR was going crazy. Oh my God, somebody go save the Rock. Oh my God, stop. That was funny shit. If I shoot the Mudbirds, will I go to jail? I have no idea. Some HOAs don't let you do that. You got an HOA? Or are you out like in the wilderness? You know, if you're out like if you got an HOA, yeah, you might go to jail. Like I probably would go to jail if I shot something in the neighborhood because the HOA wouldn't like it too much. You can't fire a gun in the neighborhood. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Thunderlips, yeah, in Rocky 3. That's when Rocky was just like coming out. In the early 80s. That's when Hulk Hogan, that's when the Hulkster was really starting to come out, and I think that might have been before WrestleMania 3. That was what, 82 Rocky 3 came out. That might have been before he body slammed Andre the Giant. Yeah, man. Talk about another guy that died too young was Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant. Remember him, man. That was a fun time growing up, man. In those days, watching those wrestlers with Paul Orndorff. You had Macho Man, you had Hogan, Iron Sheik. I mean, there's too many to name back from the 80s. Remember the guy, the Russia with Nikolai Volkov? Remember him? I remember him. Then you had Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I mean, there was just so many of them from those days that kids looked up to. But yes, we got halftime, man. It's 11-4 here at the break. 11-4 at the break. So, yeah. We need some points in the second half. We need some points in the second half. Like some more touchdowns. Stuff like that. But yeah. I mean, the CFL Plus, it works really well on the internet browser on the Fire TV. I just maximize the screen, and it works perfect. I mean, it doesn't buffer or anything, man. It's like It's like really works really good. Macho Man. Ric Flair. Ric Flair can't be. I mean, Ric Flair can't be too far off, man. Yeah, I like Macho Man. Is Bro actually showing a game? No, Bro's not actually showing a game. You know, you can watch it for free online. You can watch it for free online. Just search CFL Plus, and you can watch it for free. Doesn't cost you a penny. That's where I'm watching it at. As long as you're in the States or Canada, you can watch it for free on CFL Plus. It's not on TV in the States tonight. Sometimes it's on that CBS Sports Network. But tonight's game is not on that channel. We're at Moasic Stadium in Regina. Alrighty, so second half about the upcoming. I think the Riders get the ball first in this third quarter. Yeah, Bruce doesn't. Yeah, doesn't Bruce have dementia or something? All right, so we got third quarter coming up. Third quarter coming up. All right, so Edmonton will be kicking off to Saskatchewan. As we get the ball first in this third quarter. Second half underway.
That's only halftime?
Yep. Returns it to the 10, 15, 20, up to the 30, and up to the 33-yard line. That's where the Riders will have it.
4.
As Harris will come out. 11-4.
4?
4. They get singles and they can get 1 point in this game. If you punt the ball in the end zone and don't return it out, the punting team gets a point.
Really?
If somebody missed a field goal and they got a point because they couldn't return it out the end zone. So if you miss a field goal and they don't return it out, then you get a point. The kicking team gets a point. It's called a single.
But if you miss a field goal and it goes like
wide right.
Well, say it goes past the end zone. Like you miss it, but it still goes out the back of the end zone.
I don't think I've seen it before.
Where's the goalpost?
It's in front of the end zone. We got a player down? It's in front of the end zone. We got a player down for Saskatchewan. Looks pretty bad because they got. Let's see what happened. Where's it at?
Oh,
was it 41?
Right no, 11.
Oh, damn.
Oh no, it was the guy that tripped over him.
Somebody blew their knee out last week. I saw it when it happened. Running back for Saskatchewan. I saw it when it happened. I said, "Oh shit, he blew his knee out." I don't know what number this is. It's down on the ground, but it doesn't look good.
41.
Was it 41? Was it 41?
I
don't know. You don't know? Wow.
Somebody said 41. I don't know if he was here to commentate.
But now he's up. I thought they were going to read the card out. That's 47. It was 47. But he walked off his own power, so that's good. What y'all go get?
Canes and party food.
Who?
Canes.
Canes.
And party food.
Raising Canes?
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah.
I thought y'all got Chick-fil-A.
We got the kids Chick-fil-A. I wanted Canes. I was
Oh.
Canes.
Oh, okay.
I really like Chick-fil-A.
All right, so first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
I like their spicy sandwich.
Okay. Harris going to throw to the left side and incomplete. Be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Oh, receiver just fell down. Robistelli just fell down. No, he's not want to get on camera tonight. Canadian football isn't his cup of tea. So 2nd and 10 from the 33. Harris out to the right, catch made, but going to go nowhere. That's going to go nowhere. Punt time. So the Riders are going to have to punt the ball. So 1-2 punt for Saskatchewan. Start this 3rd quarter. There's Olette with the catch, but couldn't break the tackle. Nice tackle. So 3rd and 10, punt time. At their own 33. There's Couch going to punt it away. And Conant makes a catch at the 40, 45, up to the 50. And Leak gets up to the 55-yard line. That's where Edmonton will have it, 1st and 10, Elks. And Fajardo will still come out there to start the 3rd quarter. So their offense was not very good, so. Yeah. What are you watching? I watch it on the internet on CFL Plus. That's what I just typed CFL Plus on the web browser, and the game shows up, and you have to give them your name and link your zip code and your email address. But as long as you live in the States or Canada, it's free. Yeah, as long as you're in States or the Canada, it's free. Doesn't cost anything for it. But it's a CFL Plus. Gonna ask him for his thoughts on Ozzy. Well, he's not outside anymore. But a player down for the Riders at the 49. There's 49. 49. Cane sauce is better than Chick-fil-A sauce. Oh yeah, the sauce that they have, as opposed to the Chick-fil-A sauce, I agree with that. I'll agree with that. Yeah, I don't really like the Chick-fil-A sauce. I'm not too hip on that one, but yeah, the cane sauce is probably better than the Chick-fil-A sauce. But canes has gotten expensive just like everything else, so I mean they're no different than anybody else, so commercial break. Game will resume shortly. The 1st and 10 for Edmonton. There's a little pass out to the right, across the 50, up to the 47-yard line. That was Gittins with the catch for the Elks. So 2nd and 4 at the Saskatchewan 47-yard line. Yeah, crispy crunchy does have for gas station chicken. It is pretty good. I agree with that. So 2nd and 4 for Edmonton. There's a play action pass. Fajardo got to get rid of it. He gets sacked. Going to get sacked. It's 3rd down and 9. Man, they just you think Edmonton has a good drive going, and then they get a big sack. It is a big sack. Now it's 3rd down. Now it's 3rd down. Yeah, if that was a run pass option, he should have handed the ball off. That's a bad decision by the quarterback. You know, if he had an RPO there, he should have handed it off. So punt time. Punts away. Man, Mr. Punt fest. And ball's gonna bounce and get picked up, and now it's fumbled out of bounds around the 10-yard line. That's where Saskatchewan will have it. They run the 12-yard line. 12-yard line. We need a touchdown for Edmonton. Yeah, they got to do something offensively. Their offense has been hasn't been much better with Fajardo than over Ford. So actually, they put the ball back at the 9-yard line. They're going to move the ball back to the 9. So 1st and 10 Riders at their own 9-yard line. Now we got a flag down. Who's challenging what? What's Edmonton challenging? They're reviewing. It's on a review. Edmonton is challenging something on this play. Oh, let's see. Honestly, I don't care who wins. I'm just into football. I'm only a Tiger Cat fan. Okay. Yes, I'm that way with the NFL. I'm that way with the NFL. I'm a Saints fan, but I like watching NFL football. But I don't root for anybody else really, unless I'm betting. Okay, so the call stands. So Edmonton loses a timeout and a challenge. So, Coach Riders football their own 9-yard line with a 11:20 here to go, 3rd quarter. There's a handoff to Olet, and he'll get up to the 15. No, about the 15-yard line. 2nd down. Yeah, crispy, crunchy chicken for gas station chicken is really good. It is. And it is kind of underrated. I agree. They used to have crispy, crunchy used to be by the gas station by the house, close to the house, but it's not there anymore. They used to have like good lunch specials, like $5. You get like 3 strips and fries. As Harris throws out to the 40, and the catch made. Yes, first down up to the 50-yard line. As Emilius with the catch. First down, Riders. So first and 10 at the 50-yard line. Nice play there. But it is for gas station chicken. It is underrated. Nice pass by Trevor Harris. The ball's back moved up to the 49-yard line as Emilius with the catch. First and 10. Harris dumps out to the left and shakes a tackle, gets up to the 55-yard line. That's is that Awachi? I haven't called his name all game. Second down. I thought I heard touchdown on my TV. What? Not yet. So ball's at midfield, 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4 for Saskatchewan. Emilius has 5 catches for 112 yards and a touchdown. Ball on a 43. Harris looking now. Ball gets caught at the 50, up to the 45, down to the 40, 35, down to the 30, to the 25-yard line. As Myers, it's Myers for the catch. First down, Riders. First down, Riders. Well, thank you, Ken. I try to describe what I see. Sometimes I mess up, just like everybody else, I guess. Had a good block on that play. So Riders on the move again. They've definitely been the better offensive team so far. And they almost had a touchdown on one possession, but they would have fought on 3rd and goal. I'm sorry. Yeah, 3rd and goal. Didn't get it. All right, they have it at the 10-yard line. Here's a little toss to Johnson. He'll get to the 8-yard line. Now we got whistles. Here, whistling. 2nd and goal from the 8. We have a crispy, crunchy. They have one, but it's not it's a drive. It'd be a drive for me to go. But yeah, they do have a crispy, crunchy, but it's not. It'd be a little bit of a drive. So 2nd and goal from the 8. They must have had a penalty on one play I missed. One play on that last. They must have had a roughing the passer call. 2nd and goal from the 8. Harris goes towards the end zone and touchdown. And it's Johnson with the catch. Touchdown. Roughriders. 17-4. They're starting to pull away. I think they'll cover the 8.5 spread that was to start the game. I still don't think we're going to get to the over, which was like in the 50s, I believe. But we might get 41.5. Halftime, the over-under was 41.5. That one might happen. Here comes the extra points. Extra point is up and good. 18-4 with 7:54 to go. 3rd quarter. Touchdown. We got a touchdown. Been asking for one. We finally got it. There's Johnson. Got the TD. Friday Night Football. Oh, another commercial break. Yeah, we finally got a touchdown that we've been asking for a while now. But I mean, Edmonton might not score a touchdown. I don't know. They changed quarterback tonight, and so far, it really hasn't done anything. They've gotten 4 points. So I don't know I don't know what else they can do. They try changing quarterbacks, not working. So, well, thank you, subscribing, Ken. Subscribe. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be here. Yeah, tomorrow I have family stuff to do, so I won't be able to do tomorrow night's game. But Sunday, God willing, there's a go. The BC and Hamilton, I believe. Hamilton. I guess that's my adopted team, I guess, because they're, as the crow flies, they're the closest team to me, which is still, a ways away, but as the crow flies, ChatGPT says, yeah, they're my closest team. All right, so it's 18-4. Riders now up by 14 points. And they'll kick it off to the Elks. Oh, it's still daylight up there. There's a kickoff. Returns it to the 10. And to the 15, the 20. Then it'll be to the 25-yard line. That's where the Elks will have it. First and 10, 7:49 to go in the third quarter. Are we going another commercial break? All right, why not? Let's do it. Let's do what the NFL does. NFL likes doing this shit. Now you have a touchdown, extra point commercial. Then you go kickoff commercial. I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah. Not really. I hate that, but I hate that with a passion. When they do that shit. It bothers me to no end when the NFL does that shit. When they go touchdown, extra point commercial, and then they come back and they go kickoff commercial. I'm like, man, why? I get it. I know why, but it just bothers me because they make some money. But it just fans don't want to watch that shit. So fans want to watch, football. They don't want to watch commercials. But I get it. No, they need the revenue, and more commercials they show, more money they bring into the league. So Edmonton needs this goes without saying, but they have to go down and get a touchdown. I know that goes without saying, but their offense has just been not good. All right, so first and 10, Elks. They have it around their own 25-yard line. That's with the penalty. And at the 24 to be exact, there's a handoff, and it's going to go nowhere. There's Rankin. Going to go nowhere. Going to lose a yard. Second and 11. That's one name I haven't called much tonight. Rankin. They haven't ran the ball much at all with him. He was on the player bets for rushing yards, but he hasn't carried the ball much at all. Second and 12. He only had 13 yards rushing total as a team. And it's Fajardo Going to go right side. Guy open to the 36. That's a first down. Yeah, it's Giddens with the catch. First down. Now, the Roughriders only have 35 yards rushing, so neither team has really ran the ball, a lot tonight. So Giddens with the catch. First down, Edmonton. And they look good for a few plays, the Elks do. And then they'll on second and short, they have a big sack. Then they got a punt. So first and 10 at the Edmonton 36. Fajardo looking to throw. Now dumps it out to Rankin. And he's going to lose about 2 yards. Maybe 3. Man, they 4 yards. I was wrong twice. I said 2 or 3. They lost 4 yards. 4 yards to be exact. So second down and 14 from their own 32 for the Elks. Is Fajardo going to be sacked? Punt time. Man, they get on every second down they get sacked. It's been like clockwork the last several drives. Second down, they bring pressure on second down. The Riders, and they sack them. It's like clockwork. 69, just what a horrible attempt at blocking that guy on the edge. 69. You should be embarrassed on that. 3rd and 23. And punt time for the Elks. We got 5:20 to go in the third. Punt time. And punts away. And fields it at about the 30. Oh, the ball's loose. And Edmonton recovers it, but there is a flag down. There is a flag down. Did they interfere with the guy to make the catch? But the Elks recovered a muffed punt. We will have to see what the flag is for. There is a flag down. That's what it was. That's what it was. They interfere with the guy. They'll field the punt. So it won't be a turnover. It'll be Riders football. What's up, Mario? The Yankees player debuts tomorrow. They need something, man. They got demolished today, but their pitching was horrible today. But the pitching was the problem today. Who pitched today? Who didn't pitch well today? Was it Loisaca? Did they bring back our friend Mark Leiter Jr.? They bring him back? Yeah, who the hell gave all these runs today for the Yankees? Yeah, so. Oh, I think it was Tim Hill. Okay. It was Tim Hill that he was the one that had problems pitching today. So we had a fumble on the punt, but Edmonton interfered with his ability to make the catch. So it's not going to be a turnover. Yeah, they're talking about their inability to protect the quarterback tonight, which is true. Fajardo has been running for his life. On second down, Saskatchewan's just bringing pressure, and Edmonton can't block. And they've been doing this pretty much all game. So they haven't made any adjustments, blocking-wise, on second downs. I mean, somebody's got to be fired for that. All right, 1st and 10 at the 53 for the Riders. There's a handoff as A.J. Ouellette will get nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Oh, Timmy took the loss tonight. So 2nd and 10. We got 4:45 to go in the third quarter. 18-4. So Harris catch made at the 50, but it's going to be about 3 yards short. As Robustelli makes the catch at the 49, but he's 2 yards short. It's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Yeah, looks like are they gonna punt? I would. I mean, Edmonton can't move the ball. I'd punt. They are going to punt the ball away. And now we got a whistle and a flag. Oh, it's going to be against Saskatchewan. So they're moving back 5 yards. Time count is the penalty. Had to punt the ball back, punt the ball to Edmonton. What's up, Streamlabs? How's everybody doing tonight? We're doing well, Streamlabs. All right. So punt time coming. Punts away. And coming up and fielding it by the 10. Gets to the 15, up to the 20, dances around. The lead gets to the 25-yard line. That's where Edmonton will have it. 1st and 10, their own 25-yard line. Man, so we got, man. Yeah, the under was looking really, really good from when the game started. Looking really, really good because I think that was like 52.5 around that. So I don't think that's gonna be that's not gonna be touched. That's not gonna be touched at all. So man, that was the bet. Under was the bet today. Under and probably and again the points up. Here's the play action pass on 1st down, and Fajardo's gonna be sacked back at the 12-yard line. Man, they just can't block. They just cannot block the Riders. And they have it, and there's 5 sacks so far tonight. So it's 2nd and long. This time they brought pressure on 1st down. Usually they wait on 2nd down to bring pressure. Yeah. Nobody's blocking nobody. I mean, nobody's communicating where the pass rush is coming from. Somebody has to call the pass protection's out. So 2nd and 20. Fajardo. Catch made at the 25 up to the 28, but that's Dunbar, but not even close. 3rd down. Not even close. It's me 3rd down and 7. With 2:05 to go in this 3rd quarter and counting. Third and 7. So it's punt time for the Elks. Punts away. And goes up at the 20. Gets to the 25 to 30. Gets to the 40, 45, 50, 50. Across midfield and into Edmonton territory. Good return for the Riders. Really good return. And no flag? Wow, no flag. Wow. That's a first. We had a good return, punt return, and there's no No hole, no block in the back. Man. Man. All right, it's going to be first and 10 Rough Riders, and they're going to have it in Elk territory. We got 1:17 to go. Now it's McCray on the return. They have it on 46 as a handoff to Ouellette. He'll get to about the 44-yard line. On a 2-yard gain, it'll be second down and 8 for Saskatchewan. We got a minute to go. Got about a minute to go in the quarter. Second and 8. Ball at the Edmonton 44. The clock is running. Now we're at 30 seconds. Harris gets a snap. Dumps out to Ouellette. Makes a catch. And he's going to be about 2 yards short. Going to be third and... Oh, wait, no, he's only third and 4. A little further back than I thought. 3rd and 4. So it's going to be field goal time for Saskatchewan, and that will be the last play of the quarter. So Brett Lothar, 1 for 2, made from 51, and he'll have a field goal opportunity. This is going to be from 47. Let's see, they're going to call it 46 actually. 3rd and 4, 46-yard field goal. Last play of the third quarter. Snap, kick, up, and it is good. So it's now 21-4. 21-4 at the end of the third quarter. So in the third quarter, 21-4 is our new score. Yeah, so at 25, right, we're at 25 for the total points. We're not probably not going to get to the 42.5, which was the halftime over/under. The fourth quarter is upon us. Man, so it's now 21-4. With 289 yards of offense for the Riders, 146 for Edmonton. Yes, their offense is not good, man, tonight. Their blocking, their pass blocking has been horrible for the Elks. Horrible. All right, they'll have it first and 10 at their own 40-yard line as this fourth quarter is getting underway here in Regina. Let's go. All right. So first down for the Elks at their own 40-yard line, 1st and 10. And it's Fajardo calling for the ball. Gets a snap, throws right side, and catch made at the 54, knocked out of bounds. That's Gittens. Gonna be first down. So Gittens with the catch, first down, Edmonton. So 1st and 10 at their own 53-yard line. Nice catch by Gittens. So 1st and 10 at the own 53-yard line. And here's another pass out to the left, and it's dropped. Julian Grant dropped it. 2nd and 10. Man, that's why they're losing this game. Probably why they only have won one game so far. They just don't execute. I mean, it was a good play call. Play call was right. Had the slant. Receiver just dropped it. Would have been a first down. 2nd and 10 from the 53. Fajardo calling for the ball. Now pressured, rolls left. Now throws it deep down the field and got a guy open at the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Julian Grant scores. The one who just dropped it makes up for it. Touchdown. Man. Well, he makes up for it. Makes up for his drop. He scores a touchdown. That's how you make up for the mistake that you just made. You dropped the first down play. But now you do one better because you make the catch and score a touchdown. So it's now 21-10, and they'll go for the extra points. And it is good. So 21-11 with 13:23 to go here in this 4th quarter. Man, are we gonna get a game finally? Game finally. Yeah, it's up at Jardo. Get the touchdown pass. Touchdown. Where's Paxton at, man? Paxton's always in here watching all the game the whole time. And when Edmonton scored a touchdown, he's not here. Damn Paxton. So 21-11 is our score now. Touchdown. Commercial break. Back shortly. All right. Thank you, beer. Ooh-wee. I'm back again. They'll get me a beer. All right. So it's going to be the Riders are getting the ball, and they're up by 10, 21-11. Their new score is Fajardo just got a touchdown pass. Julian Grant. Touchdown. And so Julian Grant makes up for the drop and gets a touchdown on the very next play. So we're gonna have kickoff. Gonna have a kickoff here to Saskatchewan. There's a kick. And returns to the 10, 15, at the 20, 25. up to the 28-yard line. That's where the Riders will have it. With 13:18 to go here in this fourth quarter. This was a 57-yard touchdown pass. Uh-oh. Hey! Y'all screwed up my TV out here. God damn it. Y'all turn the AirPlay on. Hold on. They turned the damn AirPlay on and they screwed up the damn TV. Man, why y'all do that? Oh, man. I gotta go find the game again. Oh, man. Hope I didn't miss anything. I missed the whole drive. Sorry about that. So I turned the AirPlay on inside and it took the TV, it took the game off. All right, so apparently it's this third down for Saskatchewan. Sorry about the whole drive. So 3rd and 4, we're gonna punt. So punts away. And fielded back at the 25. Here's to the leakage to 30, up to the 34-yard line. That's where the Elks will have it. There's another flag down. Of course, a flag down. Of course, got a flag down on a punt return. Why not? Legal block against Edmonton. So, go figure. It's always not always, because that one drive, that one return we had that Saskatchewan wasn't a block in it back, but yeah, it's not a. Why even do that block? Makes no sense. All right, so it's 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line now. That cost them field position. So 1st and 10 for their own 15-yard line. All right, we got 11:23 to go, fourth quarter. 1st and 10, Elks. Fajardo out to the right, and catch made, but no, it's not made. As Dunbar couldn't hold on to it, would have been a very short catch anyway. 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Second and 10. Yeah, Rankin. It was Rankin out there in the pattern. It's Fajardo. Those catch me at the 20. And that's Dunbar. He'll get to the 24-yard line. But it's going to be 3rd down. It's not going to be a 1st down. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 here for the Elks. And now they're going to have to punt. Now they're going to have to punt with 10:30 to go here in the 4th. So now the Riders be getting the ball back. 3rd and 3. Elks are going to punt. Elks going to punt. And punt is away. And punt's going to go back to about the 25, get to the 30, 35, up to the 39. That's what the Riders will have it with 9:56 to go here in this fourth quarter. And we're in Regina, the Moatic Stadium. Another commercial break. Game will resume shortly. All right. So we got Saskatchewan getting the ball. I got to get the ball over, man. I'm slacking. Slacking. There we go. Slacking. So Thursday, Friday night football. I like how they do their football on like Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday night. Plus, there's not, of course, the NFL has a lot more teams, so. But I like how the CFL does their scheduling, just like Aussie football, how they do their scheduling. But Aussie football comes on really, really early in the morning for me. Sometimes they come on like 4 o'clock in the morning, and there's no way I'm going to either stay up that late or get up that early. Sometimes they got games that come on at like midnight. Sometimes. All right, so we're going to get back to action here. Riders getting the ball back. Here we go, 1st and 10 for the Riders at their own 39-yard line. We've got 9:50 to go fourth quarter. As Harris up to the left. Makes the catch up to the 40. Goes Emilus, but it's going to be 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 here for Saskatchewan. 9:30 and counting to go in this fourth quarter. We got a Hardrick is walking up slowly to the field, to the sideline. They're going to be 2nd down and 9 from the Rider 40. Well, no, another player's down. There must have been 2 players down. Because Hardrick went to the sideline, but there's another Rider player. Who is that? Was that the receiver? Is it Emilus? I think it is. I think it's the one who caught the pass. I think. It is. It is. It's Emilus. So he's still down on the ground, which is not good. All right, now they get him up, and now he's walking off under his own power. So that's good news. But Emilus is going to walk off on his own power, which is good news. So 2nd down and 9 for the Riders from their own 40-yard line. And Harris dances around, still looking. They're going to be tackled for maybe only about a 2-yard gain. Maybe 3rd down. They're going to have to punt again. Another punt here for the Riders. So 3rd and 6. We got punt time as Edmonton going to get the ball back down 10, 21-11. We got 8:30 to go. Here in the 4th, punts away. And going to go out of bounds. Now there's a flag because it went out of bounds. So Elks will have it when we come back from commercial break. 8:37 to go in the 4th. They're down by 10. They need to go down and get some points. They gotta go down and get some points. CFL Plus commercial break. Game will resume shortly. Here we know. Ooh-wee. So, man, quiet stream tonight. Second one in a row quiet. YouTube hasn't done me no favors the past 2 games. That's all right now. So we got about 8:37 to go here in this 4th quarter. Elks down by 10, getting the ball back. We'll see if they they haven't really had much success at all moving the football outside of one drive. Well, 2 drives, because that one drive they got a field goal early on in the game. So there was 2 drives that they able to get points on. Other than that, their offense has been pretty much stuck in the mud. They can't block. But excuse me. All right, so tomorrow we got the Blue Bombers versus the Argonauts at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. We got the Argos and the Bombers. All right, the 1st and 10 Edmonton. They'll have it at their own 34-yard line. They're going right to left on your radio dial. Fajardo back to throw. And he's pressured, going to be sacked. Man, gets sacked. That's like the 6th or 7th sack of the night. I mean, they can't block. They just cannot. That's 6. That's 6 sacks. They just cannot block. The offensive line can't block. You'd think at some point they'd make some kind of adjustments scheme-wise, blocking, but they haven't. So there's going to be second down and long in 17. Fajardo Road, catch made at 35 up to the 37, but nowhere near the line to gain. It's 3rd down again. That was a quick 1-2 punt. That was quick. That's quick. Man, that was fast. Jeez. So McCray back there received a punt for Saskatchewan. 7:15 and counting to go in this 4th, 3rd and 6. Edmonton's going to have to punt the ball. And they almost blocked it. Gets it away. Goes at the 20, up to the 25, to the 30, up to the 35-yard line. That's where the Riders will have it with an even 7 minutes to go in the 4th. So, yeah, all right. It's second down. So 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line for the Riders. Got 650 and counting to go in this fourth quarter. So Trevor Harris getting to the line. And calling for the ball, gets a snap. Looking now, dumps it out, dumped over the middle. It's a catch by Ouellette. Gets about 5 to the 40-yard line. Second down and 5 for the Riders with 6:25 to go in the fourth. So a little good gain on first down, get 5. So 2nd and 5. Catch the balls at their own 40 for the Riders. Harris catch. Ooh, no, behind the receiver, incomplete. Be 3rd down. So it's another punt. I mean, the Edmonton defense has given them a chance. They forced for this is the 3rd straight punt since they've made it a 10-point game, and they haven't been able to capitalize offensively on these possessions. But time is starting to run out. The time is ticking away, so Leak back to receive the punt here for Edmonton. And now we got a flag. Got a flag in the play. Oh, offsides on the offense. So, the offsides on the offense. So, it's going to push him back 5 yards, make it 3rd and 10. When they're on 35. And punts away. Oh, man. And the good pressure. We're using the 30, 35, up to the 38-yard line. Well, man, another punt that almost got blocked. Man, they got some pressure on it, but they just couldn't get to it. So Edmonton will get the ball back, down by 10, but time is starting to run out on them. They got to get some points here. The 1st and 10 for the Elks. Most QB pressures this season, Blake Carney has 25. That's 2nd in the league behind McMatthew Betts for BC. QB pressures. And Carney does have 2 sacks tonight for Saskatchewan. Blake Carney's a DO out of North Carolina in his 5th season. We have 5:26 to go in the fourth. We got a player shaking up for Edmonton. Number 41. That's 41. All right, so 1st down, Elks. Clock is running at 5:20 to go. They have it at their own 39-yard line. Please smash the like button if you haven't so far. There's a handoff, and that's going to go nowhere. As Rankin going to get bottled up for no gain. Man, the running game has really been bad. Really bad for Edmonton. But the Roughriders haven't run it. I thought they'd run it with a little more success. I thought AJ Ouellette would get that. I thought he would get the over yards on the betting. Fajardo back to throw. Pressure rolls. Now he's going to run for it. Gets to the 45 and slides around the 49. Let's see if he gets the first or not. It's going to be close. Oh no, there's a flag down there. Oh, it might come back. It's a hold. It's going to come back anyway. So it's gonna come back anyway. So holding against the Elks. The right guard is the guilty party. Yeah, he gave. Yep. I see it. So second down and 20. Man, we have 4:10 to go. 10 penalties for 125 yards. That's not winning football. Fajardo back to throw. Pressure rolls right. Looking now. Gonna throw. Catch made at the 45 up to the 49. No, nobody. He's about a half a yard short. As a Rankin going to be a half a yard short, they're going to go for it on third down. I mean, they got to go for it on third down. That was a good play. Good scramble by Fajardo. Rankin with the catch and gets close enough to give them the opportunity to go for it on third down. So first down for the Elks. They need this third down. And they'll go under center. Of course, new quarter. It's Fajardo. Quarterback keeper, and he gets the first down. So Fajardo gets the first down with 3:10 to go and counting. It's 21-11. All right, so we're going to go to the 3-minute warning. 3-minute warning. We got one play left. Yeah. Yep, we got the 3-minute warning. 3-minute warning. Elks need to go down and they need a touchdown in the worst way to make this game, interesting. All right. We got 3 minutes to go in this football game. And it's 21-11 as Edmonton has it. All right. Yeah, they're talking about the piss poor pass blocking from Edmonton's offensive line tonight because the quarterback been sacked 6 times. It's been all right, so Fajardo dumps it out to the 55, across to the 50. It goes Rankin up to the 46, maybe 46-yard line. Will be a first down for the Elks with 2:42 to go. So it is a 46. They're called the 46-yard line. That's where the Elks will have it. First and 10, Edmonton. Now I'm really getting into calling CFL. All All right, so 1st and 10 at the 46. So Fajardo back to throw. Over the middle, catch made at the 25. That's another 1st down. 1st down, Elks. That's to Smith with the catch. 1st down, Edmonton. They got it down to the Rider 25-yard line with 2:25 to go, I believe it was. It's going to be 1st and 10, Elks. And so what happens when you can protect the quarterback and you give him a chance to throw the football? All right, so 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. As Fajardo dumps it out to the right to Rankin, gets to the 20, to the 15, down to the 13. Another 1st down. 1st down, Elks. 1st down, Edmonton. First down. Man. And where's this offensive play calling been all game? Well, actually, when play call's all right, but just the pass blocking's been horrible. But all right, so 1st and 10 at the. He's over 333 yards and a touchdown. Hit Fajardo. Ball to the 13-yard line. Back to throw. Does towards the end zone. Touchdown. Yes. It's Dunbar. Scores. Touchdown, Elks. Man. Here we got a game now. 21-17 with 1:56 to go. Man. But we got a game now. Man. So the Riders were favored by 8.5 early. That was the opening line when the game started. But that just took a big hit right now. Look at that pass right through the uprights. Here comes the extra point. And it is good. So it's now 21-18. 21-18. We got 1:56 to go in the 4th quarter. So Fajardo's when they've given him time to throw the football, he's looked pretty good. When they haven't given him time to throw the football, he's been sacked 6 times. Man. Look at that. They have enough protectors. They finally kept some people back, to block and protect the quarterback. I've been saying they need to do something scheme wise, blocking, protect the quarterback. You had Edmonton plus 8.5. Man. Yeah, right now that looks like that looks good. Yeah, plus 8.5 looks really good right now because so. Oh, they didn't get the kickoff in time. Oh, man. How can it happen? How can you have a delay on the kickoff? How can you get a delay on a goddamn kickoff? Yeah, the money line is really good for Edmonton tonight. It was the money line was really good for Edmonton tonight. But how can you get a delay on a goddamn kickoff, man? That's just it's gonna bounce at the 20 and be picked up, and he's gonna fall down to the 30-yard line. That's where the Riders will have it. But that's a penalty that you really don't see much ever, is when you don't kick the ball up in time. Is that on the special teams coach? I don't know. All right, so Trevor Harris has 260 yards, passing, 2 touchdowns, 24 out of 32. A minute and 53. I mean, you can't be, you can't play conservative here for the Riders. All right, so 1st and 10 at their own 31. And so we got a handoff to Ouellette. He'll get to the 36-yard line. Good run there. It'll be 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. A little 5-yard gain for A.J. Ouellette. I like this guy. I mean, this guy runs hard. This guy runs hard. I like him, man. For 2nd and 5, Edmonton did call a timeout. Leaves them with 1 left, it says. No, none left. That's right, because they had that challenge earlier. They have no timeouts left. So 2nd and 5 from the 36 for the Riders. There's Harris. Throws and catch made. It's a 1st down to the 45. Gets out of bounds for is Johnson. 1st and 10. Rough Riders. So Edmonton had a chance to maybe force a punt. But they allow the 1st down. Oh, did they have a linebacker out on him? 50? Yeah. They had a linebacker out on him. All right, be 1st and 10 with their own 44. They're going to run it with Ouellette. He'll get across the 50, the 55 to the 50. 1st down. That's the best run of the game for the Riders. 1st down at the 49-yard line. A.J. Ouellette. Man. Man, Edmonton had a chance defensively to maybe force a punt, but now 2 1st downs. And more time is coming off the clock because they have no timeouts left. All right, got a minute and 20 left. Another handoff. And this time there's no gain. Going to be 2nd down and 10. The clock will stop with a minute and 16 left. So 2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line of Edmonton. There's the Riders looking to. Yeah, I pass. You got to pass here. You can't just be conservative. You got to pass. Try to get a 1st down. Well, 2nd and 10 for the 49. Harris looking to throw. And rolls right and still looking and going to be sacked back at the 50-yard line. So the Elks are getting the ball back. There's 51 seconds to go. Elks are getting the ball back. So the punting team will come out. The clock is running. We're under 50 seconds to go. So Edmonton's getting the ball back, but they're not going to have too much time left. They're going to need to get a huge play. So punts away. And going to be out of bounds at the 5-yard line with 24 seconds left. Yeah, if something crazy is going to happen, it's going to happen right now. They got 24 seconds left, and they're at their own 5-yard line. I mean, the probability of them getting points on this drive is really, really low. But, miracles have happened before. All right, there's 24 seconds to go, but they're at their own 5-yard line. The Elks are. They gotta get yards and quickly. Back to throw, and now he's gonna run and slide, and now there's a flag down at the 18-yard line. Did they put a late hit on the quarterback? I think they hit the quarterback late after he slid, and that was going to add 15 yards to the end of the play. It's kind of ticky-tacky there, but well, he did hit him. He did hit him in the helmet, but so we're going to add 15 yards to the end of the play. That was 1st and 10 Edmonton, and they're going to have it at their own 32-yard line, and there's 18 seconds left. They need a huge play here, like a 30, 40-yard play. Now we're going to have a challenge here. Yeah, we need something crazy. Edmonton does. So is the Rough Riders are challenging the roughing the passer? I mean, why not? I mean, it's risk versus the reward. I don't think it's going to get overturned, but I don't see them overturning that, but it's worth it because if you win the challenge, then it puts them back 15 yards. So I get it. I understand the challenge. But I think it's going to stand. I think it is going to be roughing the passer or late hit, as they would call in the NFL. That would have been a late hit. That was quick. Quick review. Yep. So the ruling stands. It is roughing the passer. So Edmonton will have it 1st and 10 at their own 32 with 18 seconds to go. So they need about 20 yards here. Back to throw is Pajardo. And they bring pressure to get sacked. Man, they haven't been able to block them all night, and they get a big sack here on 1st down. Now they got 11 seconds left. That's 7 sacks. 7. They haven't been able to block that defensive line all night. So now we're down. Back to throw. And Fajardo dancing around. He's pressured again and sacked again. Wow, that's 8 sacks, and the game is over with. 8 sacks, and the game is over. 21-18 is the final. Man, they just couldn't block. They couldn't block the defense. They're front four. I feel bad for the quarterback. He gets sacked 8 times. 8 times. 8. That's crazy. I mean, the front four just kept getting pressure all game for Saskatchewan. Man. All right. Let's see here. We got anybody? Let's see here. Man, so tomorrow is a family day tomorrow, but Sunday is a go for the game. I think BC plays Hamilton, so yeah. The Riders get the win. They're 6-1 on the season, so Yeah, man, it was a good game, man. Good game. Yankees still stink. Yeah, they do, don't they? But we got the Blue Bombers and the Argonauts tomorrow, but tomorrow's family day. And Sunday, we got Hamilton and I think the BCSF. Who the fuck plays? I forgot. Anyway, Yankees still stink. Yeah, but y'all got that third baseman from the Rockies. Y'all got that third baseman from the Rockies. All right, man. I'll see you guys Sunday. So have a good one, man. Peace out.